In the heart of Kenya, where the savannah meets the city, a unique community thrives. The car club of mini lovers. Imagine a world where the love for compact cars takes center stage and the iconic Mini Cooper is the star of the show. Join us on this unforgettable journey with the mini lovers of Kenya. Discover the joy of driving small, dreaming big, and embracing the open road.
Yeah, so my name is Chris Mwasya. I've been the chairman of the club that was formed in 2012 to date, and we are happy enthusiasts of the mini lovers in Kenya. So Mini Lovers in Kenya was formed in 2012, and why the name? I think when it comes to mind, when you have passion for something, when you love something so much, you must include the word love in the sentence. So you say Mini Lovers, it means you have a passion for the car. So the owners of this club, the members of the club, have a passion for the cars. So what you see today, what you witness today, is something that someone has sat down, has thought about it, he has loved it, and he has to do something about it, right? So when it comes to the Mini, it's not a car that you walk into a showroom today and come out with it. It's a car that you either inherit from your parents, from your grandpa, or you buy it from a junkyard somewhere. But because you love the car, you give it some love, which is now building it from scratch to what it is right now. So since that happened, and we found people who have the same passion, we came together and enabled the club as Mini Lovers in Kenya. Well, at that time, even getting a single thing like a tire was a problem. So we used to use airplane tires at that time because they were the only ones that were available who could fit in that car. So over time, we got a shop that was here in CBD that we could get one or two few pieces.
These enthusiasts are not just car owners. They are mini aficionados, united by their passion for precision engineering and timeless design.
Then we came to realize we share parts with Land Rovers. So we used to buy some items and, as long as they fit, we use them, but they were not as reliable as we wanted them to be. So we came together and people said, we can actually come together and actually import these parts. So we found a page in UK called minispares.com. So when you go to that page, you can actually build a car from scratch, from buying parts from outside. So we came together, we started using one person's card, we pull the funds together, and we have a list, list down everything we want. Then one of us will go online, shop everything, brings a shipping company. Then once they come here, we distribute the cost across the members. So from that time, we saw a turnaround. We increased in terms of the number of cars that are running today. We had about 5 or 6 cars that are okay running, I would say, but not 100%. But right now, I can tell you, any of these cars can go wherever right now because you are sure and what you have. And the best thing is they give you 2 prices if you want a genuine part or if you want a semi-genuine part. So we'll actually most of the time buy the genuine parts because we know with the distances that we want to cover and the areas that we want to go, it will, it will be assured of the distance without any hiccups, without any downtime.
That was 2012 when Chris and fellow mini enthusiasts formed the club. Since then, these cars became an increasingly common sight again since the 60s and 70s when the minis were once fairly numerous.
It's a good feeling, and I can imagine every time we walk close to the kids, they feel like it's like a toy to them. So they usually ask for a ride. Can I drive you to that corner? Can I have a ride and all that? And then some will call you Mr. Bean, right? Some will stop you just to tell you how they had a connection with that car from way back. Maybe a grandpa or one of the family members used to own it. And the feeling of Mr. Bean is because they feel like it's funny from the look of the size, but it's small and mighty at the same time. So with a small engine, powerful, yet can take you to any place that you want to be.
From the bustling streets of Nairobi to the back roads in the countryside, the car club of mini lovers is a tight-knit family bound by their shared devotion. They meet regularly, celebrating their automotive companions and sharing stories of their unforgettable journeys.
Yeah, so what people don't know is this car is not, it's not a 100cc kind of a car, right? People think it's too tiny, it doesn't have power. We have 850cc, we have 1000cc, we have 1100 and 1275, which is almost 1300cc. So as you think about it, I see some Altos on the road trying to catch up with us. And someone has a 600cc, I can tell you, they're not going anywhere with us, right? So I have a 1300cc, he has a 600, I've doubled the power he has. And these cars can take you almost everywhere, apart from where it's too rocky because of the size and the clearance of the car. But I can tell you, it's small, mighty, powerful yet very strong in terms of the structure, in terms of the sheets that were used as compared to today's car. It's a very hardy car, despite all those, the design also is one thing that, it's something you can look at. And I can tell you for sure, if you pass me today with a different car, like a modern car, I will not be interested to look at you. But if I see a classic car, precisely a Mini, I look at you twice, because I know the feeling that you're feeling when you're inside that car. It's an amazing car. Amazing car. It's an amazing. We pride ourselves as a club because we have a couple of milestones that we've gone through over time. So I can give you an example. When I built mine, because this is my third Mini. So when I started building Minis at that time, we had challenges in coming together, getting someone the same passion, getting a good mechanic to build your car at that moment. So we had to go and learn from YouTube channels and online pages on how to fix problems. And after that, when the milestone was first fixing the car, second milestone was about coming together and doing something interesting. So that's something interesting in this case was the drives that we do today. We've gone to 3 countries right now and looking to do more. We've done a lot of children's home visits since 2012, but then we realized we also need to monetize the club. So we came together and we thought, we've done children's home, what is the other thing you can do to make money to be able to sustain the cars? Because they're a bit costly in terms of parts. So we said we can do weddings, which we've done, maybe almost 50 right now as we speak. We've done a lot of music videos, about 10 right now. We've done photo shoots with people who want to use them as props. We've done product launches. We've worked with Safaricom, the likes of EABL, the likes of Cadbury's. At some point, we even did some politics in terms of escorting politicians and all that, just to ensure we monetize the club and make money for to be able to have a pool of funds where we can be able to import parts. And now, as you can see, the cars are running smoothly, no issues. But I can tell you, 10 years ago, we would have stopped 10 times before we got here.
These Mini enthusiasts are as diverse as Kenya's landscapes, yet they find common ground in their love for compact marvels. They also embark on road trips that take them to the enchanting lands.
So we have a calendar that we form every beginning of the year. So we have a calendar that runs through across the year. So we have charity drives in there. So it might be 3 or 4 in a year, in every quarter. And we have drives within the country and outside the country every year. So like, can I give an example? This year we've been to Arusha. No, sorry, this year we've been to Uganda. Arusha was last year. So we will go to Malindi or Diani this year, towards the end of the year.
But it's not just about the cars. It's about the sense of camaraderie that makes this club special.
Yes, we do invite other members who are not Mini lovers. Because even some of our members don't have Minis. They don't have Minis yet. But they're aspiring to be Mini owners. So we invite them to come and join us, because they'll see the passion that is there and they'll get motivated to build their cars. So yes, we have guys in the club who don't even have a Mini, but they are here because of the fun of it. They are here because they've seen what we do as a club, and they are motivated and they want us to do more. And they come up with ideas in terms of proposals. We have guys in the club who volunteer to do proposals. We have guys in the club who volunteer to even do something extra for the club. They say, if it's a children's home, I'm willing to give 1, 2, 3. We have sponsors who come through here from where our guys work from. And we do a lot of amazing stuff. And we call guys to come and join us. If you're a Mini lover, you don't need to have a Mini to join us. Come, find your passion. At some point, you'll buy the car. Mine, this one, 7 years. The previous 3 and 3 years. So this one, so far, it's 7 years. 0 issues. Right now, very reliable after fixing. So I ensure every time before I do a trip, I service before 5,000 kilometers. Consistently serving before, the due date service. I buy the genuine parts. And number 2, I'm the only sole driver of the car. No one has ever driven that car, including my mechanic. It's that funny. So it's one hand car, and I'm sure of any issue when I fix something, it's done and it's done. And it's not a daily drive. So every time I park it when I'm not using it, I cover it until the next drive. Every year we do concours, the elegance. It's part of what we do. Actually, This year, I think 1 or 2 cars will enter the competition. Then the rest will be at our setup. We usually have a tent set up to talk about our club when you come to Kuku's. Call upon guys to come and visit our tent. We'll tell them more about the club and what our plans are for the year. We have a mini dance. It's quite funny. Maybe the next time you come to our events, we'll show you how we dance on our mini dance. And the quite interesting bit is every time someone joins the club, we have to celebrate with you. And we invite everyone to come to be with us. Bottom line, it's an amazing car. You should own it. They call it Sheldy because I have a nickname Sheldon, so they call it Sheldy.
My car is called Mbaive. Mbaive is basically like a baby because it means so much to me.
Her nickname is Pepe, just like I have nicknamed my daughter. So she's Pepe, and I know she'll continue to be loyal to me for so many other years to come. I'm a fan and a big lover of classic, especially the minis and the mock, and it's a hobby that I enjoy.
Together, they're more than just a club. They're a community that supports and inspires each other to explore the world with a sense of adventure. And as the sun sets over the savannah, the car club of mini lovers continues to fuel their passion for these iconic cars and the incredible adventures they bring.
Let me take you through the basics of these mini mock. It's basically a very basic car. It's a Tourer that is propelled by a 1000cc engine. It's a 4-speed. And let me show you how the engine looks like. It's 1000cc. It's carburetor, and it's one of the most reliable main engines you'll ever come across. The 1000cc engine. So it has aftermarket lights for clear vision while I'm driving at night, and it's a very basic car. You can see when it's rainy, I usually have a canvas. It has a canvas, so when the weather is like this, it's sunny, I just remove the canvas and enjoy my mock drive. Yes, that's basic. That's how basically this car is. Yes, this is the kind of weather that is favorable for this car because it's supposed to be enjoyed. Canvas down and you go enjoying life.
As Chanel says, you'd best enjoy a ride in this open car when the weather favors you. But when it changes on you, you'd have no choice but to equally enjoy your ride, like this one time for him.
Yes, I was doing a wedding in Nakuru, and on my way back up to Gilgil, everything was clear, and everything suddenly changed after Gilgil. It started raining, and I had not carried my canvas, so it rained on me for like 10 kilometers. You can imagine. But that's the fun of a mini mock. Yes, one thing, this is a very unique car. It's not a car that you would meet in your daily roads every day. No. It's a very unique car that you meet once in a blue moon. So they were like they were happy to see it, and with that weather, they were actually sympathizing with me because of the weather. But I was there. I was enjoying myself. Yes.
So what are the specs of the mini mock, and how does one take care of it?
Well, a mini mock comes just as you are seeing it, no modification. It's a 1000cc engine, and the original engine. I've not made any changes, and it's serving me well. For the last 10 years that I've had it, it has served me well. Yes, it has been loyal. These are your personal effects. You cannot share them with anyone else. It's either my wife or me who drives it. Yes, that's how the circle is small. Yes. Well, this is the original color. I decided to make sure that I am not making any changes because I want it as stock as possible. Yes. I prefer washing it myself because I'm happy doing it because it's something that I love. It's a passion. It's not that it's not like any other car that you just take it to the car wash and someone else washes it. No, I prefer washing it myself. Yes, talking to it. Yes. I bought it as a passion, and eventually I realized we can make something out of it. So we've done a lot of weddings, yes, and a lot of events. I joined the club 2 years after it was formed, so I've been part of the story of that club. I know how we've walked, we've had our ups and downs, so, but it's worth it, it's worth it.
By its uniqueness, the mock catches the eye of just about everyone on the road, walking or driving.
When I'm out there driving the mock, I get a lot of hoots, a lot of highs. I get people waving at me. Even the big trucks, they respect me, they give me way when I'm driving it. So I feel very secure, in fact, when I'm driving the mock than any other car. Yes. Well, I've been to TZ with it, and come the end of this year, I'm planning to do a 2,000 kilometers road trip to Dar es Salaam, and hopefully it will be, I want to remember road trip. Yes. I have a Mini Cooper, and that is my daily drive. So when I'm not with this, I'm with the Mini. That is what I use on my daily drive activities. Yes. It's manageable, only that we have to import these spares, some of these spares, especially the body parts and some of the suspension and engine parts. We have to bring in from abroad. Yes, but relatively it's a good car.
Most of those that own these masterpieces wish to pass them down to their generation.
Well, my aim is to keep these vintage cars, the Mock and the Mini, for as long as my daughters will find them when they are of age. At least they will know what Dad used to love. So I'll make sure that when they are of age, there'll be a Mock and a Mini in the home.
Just like most unique cars, Shunels has entered different motoring events.
Yes, I've done concours with a different car, and this year I'm planning to enter this Mini Mock, and hopefully, yes, it's a very expensive affair, but I'm gonna pull it out. It's a bit costly to do that, but I'm determined to walk that road because the results are they're very satisfying. Yes.
For our social media, it's Mini Lovers in Kenya Facebook. Also, IG is Mini Lovers in Kenya, and also on YouTube.
In Kenya, where the love for minis knows no bounds, the Car Club of Mini Lovers is a testament to the enduring charm of these compact classics.